Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. I have another awesome quality story for my audience, so let's get into this. This story took place a couple years ago. I'm going to say 10 years ago because it was very long ago, but I still remember it because it was an awesome trip. So, me, my siblings, and my parents, we went on a trip to the falls. We went with My parents had friends that we went with, and we basically drove there. It was a bit of a drive there, but it was pretty awesome. Just looking around in general, just driving around and looking around at all the different types of styles of places, stores, the cool things about the city, just zooming around. Well, we found a parking spot. We paid for a parking spot, and then we all gathered together like a group and we walked around. So we decided the first place we're gonna go is the falls. So we looked at the falls and we were just like looking at it, see what's going on. Looked with binoculars. We just looked around. We were like, "Wow, this is awesome. This is crazy." Then after that, we went as a group and we walked around all the different types of stores and stuff. Um, we went into the scary museum. We went into the museum, looked around because it's pretty awesome. We looked around the museum. It was pretty awesome. Take pictures and stuff. Really cool memories and stuff. We went to the store. There's like all different. We went to the candy store. We got some candy. We walked around to more places, the gaming theater place, and we just kept walking around because there were so many stores. Um, got some fudge candy. It was really awesome. Um, and it was pretty awesome. And looked around more, looked around stores. Um, went glow in the dark. Golfing. It was really much fun. I was like second place. It's a really cool opportunity, especially to spend time with family and friends. It's a really opportunity, you know. It's a good bonding game. Then there's like an arcade thing. There was like playing arcades to win tickets and stuff. That was fun. We did that too. It was pretty fun. Yeah, we played arcade for a couple hours. Spend money to win tickets and stuff to win prizes and stuff. It was pretty cool. And then from there, we walked around more. We went to the haunted house. The haunted house is pretty scary. Um, from the haunted house, we walked around more. We looked around at the falls. We just kept looking around, walking around for a couple hours. And there's always so many stores. It can be a whole day type thing. You can be there all day and not be like you can get exhausted from the walking, but you won't be exhausted from like you're walking around, you're getting a lot of exercise, you're moving a lot. We got some um yeah, we got some Subway because everyone likes Subway. Always been a big fan of Subway. We got some Subway, sat down for like, I don't know, I guess you say pretty much almost close to supper time. We got like I guess we call it supper. We sat in the restaurant, ate subs, just eat food. Everyone's quiet eating their food, you know. And then after that, we um, looked around more. We got some we bought some items that you can remember this like a I forget the name of them. It's like a picture of it and you can put it on like your dresser or something, like a stand type thing. It was pretty cool. And then pretty much after that we looked more at the farm. We were talking about doing the zip sign-in or whatever, sign-in or whatever it's called, where you get to see the water and you get you get to go across the water or whatever it's called. Um, yeah, nobody wanted to do that. Plus, my parents didn't want to pay for it, and I was fairly young at the time. I was at that age I probably could do it. I was just the age where I could. Apparently it's very scary. And then we just watched. It was really cool. We are just watching the water, just watching everything. It was really cool opportunity to go. Um, it was pretty cool. And then pretty much after that, we pretty much walked around, um, played maybe a little more arcade games, just walking around, arcade. We always stick together as a group because it's easy to get lost and nobody wants to get lost because it's very packed. The time we went, it was very busy. Um, it was like summertime. Um, we went to like I think it like a clothes shop, like a shop where you can get clothes and stuff, stuff like that. And yeah, clothes and stuff, and um, and then pretty much after that, um, there was nothing particular that I wanted. Plus, I don't like to spend money, so I didn't really want to spend money. I could have, but I didn't want to because I'm just a saver. I just like to save my money, more wise with my money. So then pretty much after that, um, just before we left, it was like I remember it was like maybe I don't know, close to 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, something like that, or quarter to seven. I remember we went to another restaurant before we left to go home. I if I remember right, I think we went to like uh I think it was Harvey's or Burger King, something like that. We went there, got some food, filled up our stomachs, felt better, and then pretty much after that, everyone got loaded up in the truck and we drove away, you know. And the drive is it was like the drive is a bit to get there. It's like I forget how long it is, but it's a bit. It's like I think it's like a half an hour maybe. I don't know. I'm not good at keeping track of time. So when it comes to that stuff, I'm not very good at that, like keeping track of time. But yeah, it was basically it was yeah, it was yeah, so it was an awesome time. It was an awesome summertime. I remember it was like 10 years ago, fairly young. Um yeah, so thank you for listening to my story. I really appreciate it. I hope my audience can relate to my story in some sort of way. Um I will be back tomorrow with another awesome quality story. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's living their life to the fullest. And I hope everyone enjoys my high quality story. I try to make high quality stories every day. I post about 5 days a week. Weekends I do not post, but I really appreciate everyone. I hope everyone has a good day. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another awesome quality video. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.